Well, hello everybody. I know it's only me that's here just now, but I'm hopeful that one of these days there'll be more than me. I don't know how I get from this filming myself on the phone or videoing myself on the phone to being on YouTube. I've got no idea, but I only got this gadgetry to set this up yesterday. I'm living in France and I'm going to share all sorts of things with you. Rubbish conversation, clips of the garden, stuff I've upcycled, and you shouldn't believe anything I say unless it suits you. So I'm going to stand up now and get back later. Testing, 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 testing. Good morning. I learned a lot from that first little thing that I did. Oh shit. Good morning. I learned a lot from doing that first video that I did. And the first thing I learned was you really need to make sure that you're sitting in the right place at the right height. I got the background as I wanted it, but I didn't get the me, like a talking head, like something out of The Simpsons in a jar. Anyway, I think I've rectified that this morning. And I did promise you that I would show you a more organised side of me today. And I hope you understand that I've put a lot of effort into this because I've brushed my hair and I've put it up and I've used this product. It's called Hair Gloss Finish Serum and it's by somebody called The Beauty Department. Can't remember how much it was. You just squirt it on your hands and then you sort of rub it up. And then I used this product, which is hairspray, L'Oreal. I'm worth it. And that's transformed my look. I was going to cut my fringe on screen, but I thought, no, it's a bit dodgy. But what I do is I sort of gather all the hair together like that. And then I just cut it and then spread it all out again. So that's all I'm going to talk about beauty. But Emma said I have to start wearing lippy. So I haven't put that on, so that's another thing. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? I'm really buzzing today because the clocks have gone forward. And when I woke this morning, I did my usual thing, which is being grateful that I'm actually still lying in bed, wide awake and breathing. So I'm really grateful for that. Then I listened to some motivational things. And at the minute, I'm listening to Joe Dispenza. So I started my day with affirmations of joy and abundance and gratitude and potential and possibilities. So I'm buzzing with all I can do today. So I thought I'd get this out of the road first so I can get on and do everything else. But having said that, I've already done my meditation. I've done my gratitude work. I've done my qigong. I follow a lovely lady doing 8 pieces of brocade. Wonderful. No talking, just her doing these exercises. And she's about my age or maybe younger, but she's very, very good. And then I made myself a smoothie while I waited for the kettle to boil because I needed to get some more kombucha made. So I've got my I've got my kombucha drained and sieved and cooling. And by the time I did all that, I thought, well, I have to get this bit out of the road or I'll never get anything done today. So I did. I set this up. I've done the testing. And here we go. I'm not talking any more about beauty tips because I don't wear makeup. I don't know anything about beauty. So that's that. What have I got to do today? And by the time I did all of that, it was only 9:10. And the clocks had gone forward an hour, so it was really 8:10. So I'm really on it for today. What I've got to do, apart from make the kombucha, I'm going for coffee at 11:15 up at my neighbour's. And I've got 6 blocks of compressed coconut coir stuff, which is to put down as, you know how you put down forest bark in your garden. So I've got that to rehydrate in my wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow's outside ready. Because one thing, this is not, I don't actually talk rubbish most of the time. And this is something worth listening to. When you've got a good idea, take action. Because you can have all the good ideas in the world. And if you don't take action, nothing happens. So I've got to get my forest bark hydrated. Then I'm hoping I'll have half an hour to do a bit of grass cutting, because I'm using my grass clippings in different beds for mulch. And I noticed yesterday that my onions are coming up, so I've got to put some hay round about them. I also noticed that I play with my hands and touch my face a lot. That's something I might have to control. And I also noticed that I'm very, very good at facial gymnastics, which are not always attractive. So I'm going to try and be more sedate. And then what I've got to do is I started a 90-day challenge to keep editing a novel that my lovely husband wrote several years ago. And it's all about John Wycliffe, the reformer. I think he's a saint in the Anglican Church and he's a heretic in the Catholic Church. So he's my kind of man. Died in 13 something or other. I'd have to look at the dates. So that's one of my projects, is editing my husband's work. The other is writing a book myself. And if you've watched this video and the one before, it's exactly like that. I'm just writing what I find, what I think, what I feel, whatever. Things I find that I've written in the past, and I'm just going for it, and it's a bit of fun. And it's not just a bit of fun, because when people die, their stories die with them. And I've noticed since Michael died, there's bits of stories that I can't remember and I can't ask him. So I thought, I'm going to write down my stories so that when I die, my children and my grandchildren can have a good laugh at some of the things I've done and some of the things I've said. So I'm writing that. It's not complete. I've written the first part. I'm into the second part. And the third part is called End. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in the end. But when it is available, I will use this opportunity that I'm having now to play with my phone to encourage you to buy my book. How good is that? I know nothing about it, but I'm going to try it. So, lovely people, I'm hoping there's more than me. Yet again, I hope there's more than me going to watch this in due course. So have a lovely day. Have a lovely day and take the opportunity of everything that comes your way. Bye.